Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Ryan Suckup, the man tasked with getting this one started. And we are underway in Southern California.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Eckler now between the tackles.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Well, this is caught by Williams. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
2. 3rd and 2, Herbert. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown, LA!
Jalen Guyton,
61 yards.
and the Chargers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Extra point good by Hopkins, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Taken from about the 12.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10
at their own 23.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. The pass is caught by Cade Otton.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Brady to Evans that time. 1st down, Tampa.
They'll set up a throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. To throw, it's Brady. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Chances are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in his opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Herbert. And his throw is incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Herbert. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away. And incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They snap it to Herbert. And Allen's got it. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on fourth down.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chargers 7, Buccaneers 0.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Throwing is Brady on third down.
They'll swing this out to Fournette.
Yeah, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle is going to leave him about a yard or so short. Brady going to go on fourth down. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin.
And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
A shotgun give to Fournette. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
From the 38, Brady. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Up the gut, Fournette. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Joey Bosa in on the stop.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On second down, here's Brady. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Brady. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 30. 10, 5, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Hopkins now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
The last time, everything looked pretty good except that final play on the pick six. And now they've got to come right back out here, Charles, and try to pick up the pieces and get things going again.
Yeah, it certainly seems dire, doesn't it? But there is a silver lining, and it is hard to see so soon after that touchdown. But the game plan was definitely working. They were generating offense, had the ball beyond midfield, getting wins on each down against the defense. So they are moving it well. They just have to hang on to it.
Yeah, as you said, though, probably tough to remember those good things on that last drive when it ended like it did.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Brady.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception, tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Option play, and they'll give to Eckler.
And he'll take this one down near the 15.
8 yards to go on 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Throwing the out route, and he's got Eckler.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Austin Eckler.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Chargers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
Next to score. Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
From the 27, Brady looking downfield for Godwin. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 73 yards.
And the Bucs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Chargers 21. Buccaneers 7.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Going deep here for Allen. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Out to his left. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Suckup for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Chargers 21. Buccaneers 14.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out. But I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick 6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A touchdown, the differential, a 7-point game as we get back underway in quarter number 3. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
On 2nd and 10, Brady airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Brady to throw. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now it's Herbert. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 23 yards the pickup there.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
It's Eckler again. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
A gain of 3 brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Eckler. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Second down and goal. Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers. Gerald Everett. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Fournette running out of the gun. And some room to roam now. Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive first and 10. They started on the ground with Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 26-yard line.
Herbert now.
Steps away to his left.
On Herbert, his third interception.
And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
To throw again on second down. Brady, he's got Otten.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal.
That's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and it made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Leonard Fournette
with his second touchdown of the night.
And the Bucs have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third.
Extra point put through by Suckup, and we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne and try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady.
That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Throwing now is Brady. Flush to his right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
Now Brady again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Brady. And that's incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to break our 4th quarter tie. Succop's kick is good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there. All that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Once more, here's Eckler. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Brought down by a loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
A 7-yard gain.
On the give, this is Eckler. And he'll get this up to about the 40. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
A give, Eckler running to the right.
And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got a man, complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 58 yards.
And the Chargers use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Chargers 35. Buccaneers 31.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Back to throw, Brady. Dancing to his left. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to the final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
That's complete to Otten.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
And the Buccaneers first down.
Now Brady. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
And it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Brady to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Michael Davis.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down.
Herbert takes it and just pops it forward.
And he is going to lose yardage here. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Here's J.K. Scott now. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. He'll take it at the 42. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more.
He's got a man, complete.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout, and they hook up again for another big play.
Second and 10.
To throw is Brady.
They'll swing this out to Fournette.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Partner, what a finish to this one. I mean, this offense, they had it down there inside the red zone, but ultimately couldn't execute that final snap to find the end zone.